Revelation chapter 14 arrives like a clearing in the storm, a high place, a holy place, a moment where heaven pulls back the veil and lets us breathe again. After the shadows of the previous chapter, this one opens up on Mount Zion, where the Lamb stands unshaken, radiant, and victorious. It is a reminder that before judgment, before harvest, before the final reckoning of all things, the Lamb stands first. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle, your inner light coach, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Thank you for shining your presence here. Today is Sunday Soul Sanctuary, and this is Revelation chapter 14. The Lamb stands on Mount Zion. This chapter is a tapestry of contrasts. The purity of the redeemed in the fall of Babylon, the everlasting gospel and the warnings of the angels, the gathering of the righteous and the winepress of wrath. It is a chapter that calls us to clarity, a chapter that calls us to endurance, a chapter that calls us back to the one who holds the sickle, the song, and the story. As we step into Revelation chapter 14, let your heart rise to Mount Zion. Let your spirit listen for the new song. And let the imagery, fierce, beautiful, and unflinching, awaken something steady and faithful within you. On our altar, the upper tier, is the Lamb on Mount Zion, symbolizing purity, victory, and identity. The white stone symbolizes the Lamb. The white candle represents the unbroken, undefiled presence. The harp represents the unsung song in heaven. The stone slab is a symbol for the mountain. And the gold cloth represents divine radiance and the voice like many waters. The middle tier, the three angels, proclamation, warning, and truth. This is the movement of messages, urgent, clarifying, global. Angel 1 on the left is everlasting gospel, represented by a small globe and a blue cloth. Angel 2, fallen Babylon, represented by a toppled cup and a purple cloth. Angel 3, warring against the beast, represented by a small black stone and a red cloth. The lower tier represent the two harvests, discernment, ripeness, fire. The wheat symbolizes the righteous harvest. The dark purple stones represent the grape harvest. The small sickle image represents time for reaping. The red bowl represents the winepress. The charcoal and ash representing the fire, imagery of the final angel. And one red candle to represent the fire of judgment and purification. So we'll go right into Revelation chapter 14. The Lamb and the 144,000 on Mount Zion. Verse 1. John sees the Lamb standing on Mount Zion with 144,000 who bear the Father's name on their foreheads. Verse 2. A heavenly sound rises, like many waters, loud thunder, and harpists playing. Verse 3. They sing a new song before the throne. Only the 144,000 can learn it, for they are redeemed from the earth. Verse 4. They are described as spiritually pure, faithful to the Lamb, first fruits, to God. Verse 5. No deceit is found in them. They are blameless. The first angel, the everlasting gospel. Verse 6. An angel flies in mid-heaven, carrying the everlasting gospel, proclaiming it to every nation and people. Verse 7. The message, fear God, give him glory, and worship the Creator, for the hour of judgment has come. The second angel, Babylon has fallen. Verse 8. A second angel announces the fall of Babylon, symbol of corrupt world power and seduction. The third angel, warning against the beast. Verse 9. A third angel warns all who worship the beast or receive its mark. Verse 10. Those who do so will drink the wine of God's wrath, poured in full strength. Verse 11. Their torment is described as eternal, with no rest day or night. The call to endurance. Verse 12. A word to the saints. Endurance, obedience, and faithfulness to Jesus are required in this hour. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord. Verse 13. A voice from heaven declares the blessedness of those who die in the Lord from this point forward. Their works follow them. The harvest of the earth, the Son of Man's sickle. Verse 14. John sees one like the Son of Man on a cloud, wearing a golden crown and holding a sharp sickle. Verse 15. An angel announces that the earth is ripe for the harvest. Verse 16. The Son of Man swings the sickle, and the earth is harvested, gathering of the righteous. The harvest of wrath, the winepress. Verse 17. Another angel emerges with a sharp sickle. Verse 18. A third angel, with authority over fire, calls for the harvest of the grapes of wrath. Verse 19. The angel gathers the grapes and throws them into the winepress of God's wrath. Verse 20. The winepress is trodden outside the city, and the imagery becomes intense and symbolic. Blood rising as high as a horse's bridle for 200 miles. As Revelation chapter 14 comes to a close, we're left standing between two great realities: the song of the redeemed on Mount Zion and the sobering image of the final harvest. This chapter does not ask you to choose fear. It asks us to choose faithfulness. It reminds us that before judgment is ever spoken, the Lamb is already standing. Before the warnings are given, the redeemed are already singing. Before the harvest is swung, heaven has already marked its own. Revelation chapter 14 is a chapter of assurance. A chapter that tells us God sees every act of endurance, every quiet yes, every moment we choose the Lamb over the noise of the world. It tells us that nothing faithful is forgotten and nothing unjust is ignored. So as we step away from this vision, may your spirit stay anchored in the one who stands on Zion. May your heart stay tuned to the new song that only the redeemed can learn. And may you walk with the quiet confidence that the story ends not in chaos, but in the steady justice and radiant victory of God. The Lamb stands, and because he stands, we can stand too. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's get back to love. God is good. Love and light to all. Stay thankful. Until next time, walk gently and shine brightly.